So I'm excited. I finally got a 10-minute video. I will try not to take the whole 10 minutes, and if I do, I hope you stay tuned and listen to what I'm gonna say. If you like what you hear and you see, please like the post, follow my page, comment on my page, share my page. Trying to get my followers up. I'm trying to reach more people with the gym journey, and the numbers will help and push the algorithm through. So if you see it through, please do that. Let it not be robbery. It's free, it costs nothing. So speaking of cost, I wanted to talk about money and the money mindsets. We have a lot of people on social media who are money making experts. They can teach you how to get that bag. They can teach you how to make the 6 figures in 90 days. They can teach you how to flip a house. They can teach you how to negotiate and navigate the stock market. They can teach you about entrepreneurship. They can teach you about drop shipping. They can teach you how to open an Amazon store or a Kindle store. Like there's so many things out there that help make people money. Then there's really not a lot of people that want to change the way you think about money. And I think it's important, before you even start to endeavor into getting to the bag and making that money, is to have a healthy money mindset. I can speak for myself, knowing that I didn't always have a healthy relationship with money. I'm still healing basically my relationships with money. A lot of us are surviving and not thriving, living paycheck to paycheck, being frivolous in our spending, having those moments of I worked hard, so what, I won't pay this bill this month. I'm going to buy me that $1,000 purse because I worked hard. I don't work just to pay bills. And while that's not such a horrid thing, it speaks to our relationship with money, how we think about money, how we feel about money. And, some of the spiritualists, when they talk about finances and abundance, they say money is energy. And so if money is energy and money is continually going out and not coming in, that's an energy within us that we have to work through and see where that energy is coming from. And a lot of times is, growing up, and I know I can really only personally speak for me, is that the language surrounding money was poor. So it was poor thinking about money, not really respecting the money value. So, because let's just face it, money makes the world go round. We need money to live. We need money for shelter. We need money for clothing. We need money for food. We need money for sustainment of life. So money is important, and a lot of times people say, well, money's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna tell you, it is a big deal. And it's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to make money, wanting to have money. You want to be comfortable in your life. Since this world is dictated by finances, just about everything is going to cost you something in finances. So why not have a healthy mindset around money? First we got to get to the root of why we have these piss poor relationships with money. starting from childhood. Like you heard things from some of your parents, for those who have not been well off. Money doesn't grow on trees. I can't afford that. I'm not rich. I'm broke. I spent my last dollar on this. All of those words, believe it or not, are dictators of manifesting the financial abundance that you really want to have. And I'm just sharing things that I have been learning, because I've been dealing with issues around finances, trying to build wealth, generational wealth, not just, for the moment. I'm trying to create generational wealth for my family, financial wealth, spiritual wealth, the whole gamut, because wealth is really not just money. It's the whole package. So a part of the gem journey is really healing relationships with money, how we handle money. A lot of us fumble money. We waste money that we don't even have to waste. We put it in the pockets of those that don't circulate the money. Like you hear a lot of activists, particularly in the Black community, where we spend in other communities, but our communities are suffering because our money's not circulating. We don't circulate our money in our communities. Therefore, we're not building generational wealth within our communities. And that's a poor mindset, that comes from young, and then you also hear, you also heard the negatives that if you have a lot of money, you must have low morals and you must be a piss poor person. But that's not true either. And people are like, oh, money makes you. No, money reveals you. Money gives you leverage to be who you truly were. So money is not the evil, and of course it goes back to the Bible. Another thing too, money is the root of all evil. It's not. None of it is evil. It's people who were who they were before they received that money. So it just looked like the money changed them. No, the money revealed them. The money showed who they already were, but just didn't have the leverage to be that person with money. So we've got to begin to respect the power of money, speak it in abundance, set ourselves up where our money is circulating, transferring high energy, positive energy. So during the gem journey, I'm going to share a lot of the lessons that I'm learning, because I'm currently going to go on a money fast for 28 days. And the book I'm currently reading is Healing My Relationships with Money. It's a deep dive into my historical relationships with money to help me be present, because there are people who were so poor that now they make so much money that they hoard it. That's not good either. And then there are others who are just overspenders. That's not good. So it's some kind of way we got to have a healthy balance with money, because we want the money to circulate. We want the money to generate. We want to build generational wealth, meaning years to come, your family to family. And so it's not just about collecting a dollar. It's understanding your thought process about the money, because you won't be able to keep it, because you can make it and lose it because you don't know how to use it. And so I just wanted to share that. I guess I did take up almost the 10 minutes, the whole 10 minutes. Thank you for listening. If you like, please follow, share. That costs you nothing. That's free.